Welcome back. Welcome back. Missed you guys. I did, man. Definitely feeling better. Still a little under the weather. Having a little toothache, but hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what I've missed. And what I'm gonna talk about today is the Kyrie Irving situation. Uh, do I understand that Kyrie Irving doesn't want to be vaccinated? I get it. He's standing for a cause, but at the same time, he could have explained this when he first decided to do it. When he first talked about it, it wasn't this type of energy for standing up for everybody. And my problem with it is, Kyrie, did you discuss it with your team from the start? And if you did that, it doesn't seem that way. It seems that they believe that you were going to be there. You were going to be there some part of training camp, and you were going to be there for the team. I do appreciate the Nets making a decision saying, hey, well, if you can't play home games, we're not going to have you around away games. We're not going to have that distraction. Now, with that being said, the Nets still have a lot of weapons, but Kyrie Irving was definitely a big piece. And when you're talking about in-team sport, I think Kyrie should maybe bite the bullet, per se, and get that done, because that team was built around that big three: Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. And if you're, if you're saying that people that did decide to get vaccinated is wrong or not standing up for anything, what are you saying about your teammates? That's my problem with the situation. Like, Kyrie Irving, your teammates did what they had to do to be a team. Do you want to be on that team? Now, with the Nets, I say Nets, to be honest, I would trade him. I would trade him for whoever I could get to be at this time, because that's going to be a distraction all year. You're going to get asked all year. After every loss, the Brooklyn Nets will get questioned about, did you miss Kyrie tonight? Do you think Kyrie's going to show up? Now, I do have an opinion on what I think is going to happen. I can see in about 25 games, New York, that state, the city and everything will take this mandatory vaccination down. But at the same time, that's 25 games if that happens. But let's talk about the here and now. I think Brooklyn should move on. I would move on, because of the simple fact of, we built this team for all three. And we thought this young man, this young talent was going to be here. And he's basically telling us, no, it's about me. And in a team sport, it's hard to be about me. So with that being said, Brooklyn Nets should be on the phone and to see if they could trade him. Now, who would take him? Probably no one, because they know if they have to play Brooklyn or New York or in California, he can't play. And that's what, 10 games, 12 games? That's still part of the season. Now, the only mistake I do say the Nets are making, I read somewhere and I saw somewhere that they're going to still pay him for away games. I wouldn't do that. I would put my foot down and say, we're not paying you because you're not doing anything with the team. I think that's babying Kyrie. Again, though, Kyrie has the right, this is America, has the right to stand and say that he's standing for people. But the people that's cheering him on, most of them are vaccinated. So with that being said, Kyrie, you got to make a decision for your team. And Nets, I think you have to make a big decision. Will y'all be able to trade him? Probably not. But I would be on the phone so I could have a complete team and go for this championship. Because when you have a talent like Kevin Durant and you have a talent like James Harden, you have a championship caliber team, especially in the East. I think the Nets are the favorites to win it right now, on paper. But we shall see. Again, I'm not picking who's going to win the NBA championship right now. Let me see some games. But without Kyrie Irving, it hurts their chances. So with that being said, Kyrie, you have a choice to make. And Brooklyn Nets, you're on the clock. What will you do? Now, you guys could have a different opinion. I would like to hear it, or I would like to read it. Let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time.